It's almost every other marksman in a 1v1 duel.
Yeah, you have to bridge the gap to actually get there, though, right? That's where Aki is going to have the game on his shoulders. Having an impactful...
But Galio has enough mobility that I think he's not too hurt about it. And this is going to be the Dragon now being started here.
Uh-oh. The minions, the Maiden, the shields, the slam of the shovel, and first blood to solo kill.
Hey, look, he's pulling off his namesake. He had a D-shield and a cull, and he makes that happen. As soon as he hits level 6. Incredible stuff from the new top laner of Ninja's Pyjamas, a mid-split substitution for Shanji. And he has, I think, really proven himself and kind of earned his spot here already.
Yeah, and if you thought he hadn't before...
D-shield and cull. And solo kill with the Maiden just ends up finding him there. That's a huge win, not only in terms of a plate going over, but also, I think, relieving pressure and at least preventing JDG from making another play with their Shen ultimate.
Uh-oh, here comes Scout on the way down, and Shun is going to have the Shen come through on him, and they're going to make a play onto Aki. Galio coming in, as Aki will secure the blue buff. The triple taunt is out. So is PP God coming through as well. Missing, only landed the taunt onto one after the handshake. Leave flashing away, going on to missing. The Timbers came down to try and stop Leave. Meanwhile, the fight's so broken. Allah is going to be able to dash out as well as Shun. And somehow...
teleport, but not having your completed item in mid.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, where did he go for the play? It was a solid enough handshake, but Leave will bleed out. PP God cannot help him enough.
He didn't even get to buffer it. He didn't use his or I think his...
Some way, Lee finds a way to die in some really strange situations. Love that you pointed out, solo kill doing his thing, almost 1,000 gold lead. Right now, it feels like JDG don't have an answer to this guy. We're seeing an IP walk up here as Shun decides he wanted to take a Q in. Missing will get stunned, take a little bit of damage, but nothing more than that. As it looks like these teams are fishing for a fight, Leave is going to engage onto Pays, and he's going to get knocked up himself. What a flash by Shun as well. And the feats of warfare go to JDG, and Pays once more out of the fight, but he goes right into a taunt, into a knockup, but he's got Allah to help him out. Flash taunt lands, but the ultimate from PP God means that nobody else can follow up Allah. The Blasco knocks Doing B off to the side, but JDG cannot push further, and solo kill gets the turret.
Hey, we'll take that though. NIP, they put a lot into that top lane. Solo kill now on this Yorick. He is so really find too much advantage here. You gotta see this. I think the big thing that I'm noticing right now is the experience differential. See this play onto Allah.
Allah with a nice taunt there, and Galio is going to come in as well to try to help out the rest of NIP. And Shun realizes, I cannot help you, Allah, but he goes in on the backside here, trying to take down Aki. Heals up a little bit, manages to find the kill. PP God and Missing going to meet each other here, and Shun is going to get back onto the turret, but gets flashed on and taken down by solo kill. And now Missing is stuck on an island here. He gets taunted next, but Doinby dies at the turret.
Wow. That was really well played from Missing. This is why his Recon is feared, by the way. He was basically on like a 27-game winning streak on this champion at one point in the league. Unfortunately, it was broken this year, but he is really insane. He's one of our original Recon GOATs here in the LPL. So while all that was happening, though, with two members...
As the Rift Herald has been started up over on the top side of that, but the Dragon coming in about a minute. Solo kill is going to show up down to the bot lane and finish what he started and take down bot tier 1. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Pays getting hand shook, but he gets big. Shields and Scout comes in over the top as well. And JDG, all of them just show up to the party. And Aki goes down too. It's a 2-0 for JDG. They have the Rift Herald. They're ready to try to break this game open.
You said it was a hands check, but for who? Pace didn't even use any of his summoner spells in that. He just walked up, he took damage, and he's like, I know you do not have any deeps like that. My team is right next to us. Pace has been really impressive.
Flash taunt all the way over there. We're going to try to go over the top with Aki as well. And he dodged out on Scout's stun. Scout will go down, and NIP make a quick play on that Annie.
How much more can they get, though? They're losing access to mid. NIP will be able to grab themselves the Dragon, but there's really no stacking. We're at 18 minutes, and this is their second Dragon for the Ninjas of Pyjamas. They lose another mid-wave. Solo kill right now is 3,000 gold over his opponent at 19 minutes. We literally just saw this in the LTA with Fudge versus, it was Thanatos and Whippo. That was
JDG as they show up and they're going to throw everything at this guy. Nice dodge of the taunt there, so Ala is forced out. Just going to try to buy as much time as he can, but NIP can't really get anything on the other side.
Okay, that's a kill though.
So right, man. It feels like the only thing that you can really do when you're split pushing is try to catch someone in transition. And that requires your team to be super coordinated about it. Speaking of super coordination, Otacon has been started up here. Missing is trying to make sure that members of NIP
guys.
stay away. Are looking to take this one out. They do. The teleport is coming in. Here comes Aki. He's knocked up over on the side. Shun going all the way in over onto solo kill. Meanwhile, Ala tanking up a lot of damage. Here comes the ultimate from Renata, but an immediate cleanse from Pays, but he's forced away. Leave's going to hop in. Pays drops his ultimate, and they manage to find him anyway. Pays and Missing are so good. Scout with a stun on the backside means that Aki will bleed out in the bush, and PP God will fall too. That is an ace for JDG.
They only lose Ala, and goddamn, man, I want to watch that replay again because Missing played that fight incredibly. Very few of the summoner spells used from JDG. They get the Otacon, they'll grab a top lane tier 2 as well, and they absolutely dominate NIP in this game number 2. Before this game becomes untenable for NIP.
That bailout, it could have made this a different game, Hulk Battery. You know, Leave would have maybe been able to get a reset after the shield fell off Pays, but not to be had. Down on the bottom side, JDG making their camp set up in the bottom jungle. They take out bot tier 1, they're going to take out the dragon next.
This is just clean. This is exactly what we need to see from NIP, or from JDG, I should say. A very dominant game against, again, a bottom team here in the league, but I didn't want any kind of maybes around JDG coming in, and they're just going to absolutely wreck solo kill. He actually escapes with a dark procession and a flash. Very well played for him to be able to survive.
Yeah, they got the maiden.
Even pick out Shun.
Okay. Hey, you know, Baron's up in 28 seconds. Everyone's done that.
Yeah. All right, NIP, I think they are feeling what you were putting up here, Yanni. They're going to start up this Baron. They've got a 2-item Tristana, but Pays is incredibly fed. There's a Stand United. Shun is only just now leaving the base. This could be their objective to take.
Yeah, they're going to even commit the full teleport out the Stand United. Here comes the ultimate from Renata over on the backside. They're going to go set their sights onto Galio right now as Noembi will be able to get out. The Baron will go over to NIP. Missing on the backside, maybe looking for a cheeky play. Doesn't have his ultimate. Knocks up Leave on the buffer, but shoots him back. But Missing will survive. Now Shun looking for a little bit more. He's going to target out Leave, and Pays gets in there too. And they find a kill. A nice cleanse for Pays, and over on the other side, Ala with the taunt. Scout over the top. Missing and Pays still alive. Take out Aki. Ace NIP. Who needs Baron?
And it's a clean one at that. Nice Baron power play for NIP. We'll see you in the next series after this because it is just complete domination here. JDG chase them off of the Baron pit. They get even more kills for themselves. Now they're just going to have a full court press. They can even play for the Dragon in 3 minutes time. I mean, there it feels like nothing can go wrong here for Jindong Gaming. They can have minor errors, but you just look at the difference in the 80 carries right now. Pays has been, and by far, is standing out to be potentially our best 80 carry in the league. And I know I have been arguing for Leave to maybe be in that top 3, but just this is exactly the JDG I needed to see, dude. I'm ready for this team to take over here in the league. I want to see them play competitive series versus top esports. We even got that earlier on a couple of days ago. That was one of the best series that we got here in the LPL just from a gameplay level. So Yorick back to split pushing. Finally is able to grab themselves a top.
But what they can do here is they can go and pick off PP God. He is solo. Pays gets to the backside, and he rips apart and forces Leave out too. And the flash taunt onto Aki, and that's what JD.
But now Scout's teleporting. Doinby, you better run, brother. You better hope that phase rush is putting in work.
You can run, but you cannot hide from Pays and Scout and JDG as they move to the Dragon.
I mean, welcome NIP to the home arena. It'll be a swift 2-0 here coming into the night. And with this win, JDG will lock up a spot in top 4. JDG, they're going to finish this up. They're going to take themselves the Baron. This melts incredibly quickly, especially with a 5-item Kaisa. Look at him. He has completed items. He also now has Navori Flicker Blade, so he's going to have every single one of his abilities up that much quicker. Finally, it is a mid-tier 1 falling an objective bounty going over to NIP. But now with the Baron, they should just be... I think they're really... The problem that they're kind of running into is they do have some shorter range champions, so it is very hard for them to siege. They actually need NIP to fight them if they want. Or just, hey, just give them mid-tier 1 or mid-inhibitor for free. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Hey, listen, you know what? Scout does have Flash available as well as Tibbers, so maybe that is what they could also use in order to really break this game and end it. They will be able to take out that inhibitor. They are going to go link up with Ala in the bot side and look to just kind of keep things nice and mellow and maybe even get that bottom inhibitor.
Well, the problem now is that this Baron, you see in the top left, that's 213. Top right, 220 for the Dragon. So either the Baron ends the game, or JDG take all of NIP's base, then they move over and grab themselves Infernal Soul, reset and end. I don't think they're going to give NIP that chance. I think they're going to be looking to push on 2 lanes and look to take a 2-0 here in the series.
Shouldn't be that hard, but they have to finish it. You can see already Leave getting chunked out pretty hard as Pei's really just not afraid of whatever NIP is going to throw at him. All right.
It's a zoning ult. It's a zoning ult. He's earned
it's
it.
a zoning
Missing
leap.
Has played this game
it's
so
a
well.
Zoning leap. Knock up there. See, all right, we're going in. We are trying to end the game. Pei's cleanses it, gets to the back line, rips the health bars apart.
Baron,
He's got a quadra kill.
Penta.
Run him down! Run him down! The even
give it to him!
Aki's flashing away. Flash, taunt, Penta kill for Pei's, and he earned every bit of it this game.
Finally, they have given him a Penta kill. There have been so many Pentas stolen by Shun, stolen by Scout. It is finally his to take here. I think this is our 7th LPL Penta kill here in 2025, and they have